Hey everyone, welcome to G&G, Games and Guns. This content is going to be guns. I'm making it because in my state we just had a officer responding to an apartment with a supposedly shots fired call, and they had an accidental discharge. Oh, in the apartment while they were checking it out. Well, what does that mean? I'll tell you what that means. Now remember, gentlemen, here's one of the rules. Firearms are always loaded until you personally check it yourself. Now, why did that happen? I'll tell you why that happened. Because they did their booger finger. They're going like this. They're walking around like this. They got their finger on the trigger. Like, oh, what's going to happen? And they either tripped and went boom. So, always. I mean, think about this. Let's say you're at your house. And this goes for revolvers, pistols, rifles, shotguns, whatever you're using. So you hear a noise, you grab your firearm. You're not going to go like that. Actually, you know what? Normally I'm holding it like I would normally hold it. I'm just going to put it down here so it's a little bit easier. So you're not going to walk around with your finger on the trigger, no matter what it is. Just put it like this. So let's say you're walking, right? What is this? Boom. 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 All right. Boom. No matter what you're doing, less than a second, you're pulling that trigger as you're going down. If you're walking around, yeah. See? You're going around and if you have to practice that, you practice that. That's less than a second. To danger, boom, danger, boom, danger, boom. You see? That way, if you're walking around your house, you don't actually, if you trip, boom, and you pull that trigger, if you trip like this, that is why you always keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. And if it is, like I said, boom. See how fast that is? Just boom, boom. And if I'm really holding it, see? Let's see. Danger. Less than a second, people. Less than a second. That's why you don't. So you're walking around like this. You trip. You do anything, and it's ready to go. It just takes a little bit of pressure, and you've got yourself an accidental discharge, just like what happened to that officer at that house. It happens, but that's why it's so important to train. That is why you get into the habit of never putting your finger on the trigger until you're ready to fire. No matter what the situation is. And if you can't, just pick a gun up. Just practice. Boom, boom, boom. See what I'm saying? It's just a matter of slide it down. See? And then as soon as it's in there, you can continue firing. But for that initial second, that's why you practice. I hope this helps. All right. Empty gun. All right, everybody. You have a good rest of the day and have a great upcoming weekend.